Hello everyone! Qwen3 ASR and Microsoft VibeVoice ASR released recently about the same time. Both automatic speech recognition claim to be able to perform very good for audio transcription tasks. From Qwen3, it can process audio from a very extreme environment that you wouldn't even able to heard what they are saying. This model shows the ability to handle speech transcribed from noisy cafes or even full songs in dozens of languages.
Babe, that's crazy. Where are you?
Oh my god, someone just hit my car.
Babe,
Someone hit my car, Gabe. Oh my god, he's getting out of his car. He's getting out of his car.
What?
Hey man, you just hit my car!
Oh, babe, this guy's crazy.
What's your face?
God.
It is a game changer for ASR software and video editing. First up, what makes it special? Unlike other models, Qwen3 ASR supports 52 languages and dialects, including 30 global ones and 22 Chinese accents. It crushes real-world challenges like elderly speech, kids' voices, or low-signal noise plus. It handles multimodal audio, transcribing songs with music at super low error rates, like 14% for English tunes. Next, how does it stack up? It outperforms giants like Whisper Large v3, GPT-4o, and Gemini on benchmarks for accents, multilingual ASR, and dialects. That is state-of-the-art accuracy. And the specs? There's two variants, 1.7 billion for precision, 0.6 billion parameter for speed with blazing throughput. Built on Qwen3 Omni, it processes up to 20-minute audio offline or streaming. And don't miss the forced aligner tool non-autoregressive magic for pinpoint timestamps in 11 languages. Qwen3 ASR is open source under Apache 2.0. For Qwen3 ASR, I'm going to use this GitHub repo to test the Qwen3 ASR model. Now, automatic speech recognition has been around for a pretty long time. It's not a new thing. But something with Qwen3 is kind of unique compared to VibeVoice ASR. So let's try this installation. I'm going to use the manual installation method, doing it step by step so we have a clearer picture of what's actually getting installed on your machine. Going to the command prompt window. As you can see, I've installed something previously. Starting from the custom nodes folder here, we do a git clone with this URL that we just had. And basically, we go into the folder one more level and do a pip install for the requirement dependencies. So after that process, everything should be okay, and we move on to the next step. So once you restart your ComfyUI, you'll see a new node. And you can try to find this Qwen3 ASR transcript node. If you've imported the ComfyUI custom nodes properly, then you'll have something like this you can search in the search bar. Basically, you get ASR loader, ASR transcript, and batch transcript. This one is going to be crazy. You can input a batch of audio files and get all the transcriptions as output. But we're going for the basics. First, let's see how we can do individual transcriptions. So connecting the model loader here is pretty easy basic stuff. You just use the loader first. The first time, it helps you download the model. So the model storage is going to be in ComfyUI models Qwen3 ASR. So let's say I'm going to have this folder created in my ComfyUI folder. As you can see right here, we've got the empty folder prepared already. Let's say if you implement this on a server, you can put in that folder path, file path, whatever, and put the import of audio as well. You can do it like this. I think most likely this will be the case, because if you're recording a video, some noise and some sounds might not be clear. Then, Qwen3 ASR is a good tool to identify the voice as text output for the transcript. So let's say we have a string showing the text here as the output first. Now, one very good example is some old video. Let's say we have this very old footage where the sound might not be clear in some way. So let's say we have language auto-detect doesn't matter, and let's see what happens when we run this. As you can see, it's fetching the files. All the model weights are coming from here. Now, by default, this chooses the 1.7 billion size model, and you can try the 0.6 billion model. And another one I want to bring up is the VibeVoice ASR. As we all know, Microsoft released a VibeVoice text-to-speech model before, and recently on January 21st, they released the VibeVoice ASR. And I saw someone in the comments before saying, why don't I try to use this for the voice model? And that's not true, because this is an ASR model, which is for voice speech recognition, the audio speech recognition tool for audio to text. So this is a 7 billion parameter model, kind of large, but we can still play around with it. The neat thing about this model is that it can handle a 60-minute long-form audio in one single pass to recognize who is speaking, with timestamps and the content as well. So these three outputs are all similar to what Qwen3 ASR does. But Qwen3 has claimed that it can detect even in noisy backgrounds, where your voice isn't clean or kind of conversational content. It's also able to recognize who is speaking, what they're saying, and when. And as you can see, it's going pretty fast. We also had a transcription model, and this is a good old one called OpenAI Whisper. Whisper model have been around for a while, and you can use this from Comfy Mount B custom node. This is one of the really easy installs and really handy custom nodes packs that you have. A lot of tools I've been using it with other workflows as well. This model has been used for a lot of other text-to-speech models or lip-syncing models as well. You've seen this in some other lip-syncing AI frameworks that use it. So that's being applied in a lot of frameworks or lip-syncing AI built with this pipeline. So we can also compare them side by side together. You can connect it here as well and the string output. One thing is that it also returns the timestamp from the audio timestamp. This is one of the really easy installs and really handy custom nodes packs that you have. A lot of tools I've been using it with other workflows as well. This is the Whisper output, where you have more of a raw data output. And what we need from this side is just the text to string, because this will be easier to handle if you pass this data into language models or vision language models that are capable of video processing. So one thing that's really good to show here, very practical stuff, is that when you turn on the timestamp feature in this Qwen3 ASR, if you click Run here and you haven't touched any other node settings, you'll get an error like this. Force aligner required for running with timestamp feature. In this way, you go back to the Qwen3 loader, scroll down to this option called Force Aligner, click it, and you'll have this option called Force Aligner 0, 6B. It's a pretty lightweight, handy model that you can run. If you don't have this, like in my case right now, I'll have to download it from the Hugging Face repo, which auto-downloads the first time, or if you don't have those files in that location, it'll auto-download for you. Anyway, we gotta wait for this result to pop up, and afterward, we'll get this timestamp output. So here we have the generated output. And as you can see, just by comparing these two, you see that from Qwen3, it's more precise on every single second what word is being said from the lyrics of this song, right? It's really pinpoint even within that second. Like at 18 seconds here, we've got 2 words within this 18-second mark, but it can be really precise, like 18.16 to 18.24. This is like within that second you've got 2 words, and those 2 words can be identified with their exact timestamps. And coming to Whisper the returned timestamps, it's just a pretty general output like this. So that's the difference between having a dedicated model with a little bit more built-in size and parameters compared to a really small, tiny-sized model. Even in voice models, image generation models, video generation models, it's the same theory. So we're also going to test out the VibeVoice ASR, and again, this is not a text-to-speech model. This is a transcription model, basically. So anyway, we go into the Custom Nodes folder and install this by git cloning this VSR Custom Nodes repo. Then once we finish, we can go to the folder, and within that folder, we do the requirements, .txt install for the dependencies. And by checking out the dependencies, there's not much special that we need to newly install on my system. So I think I can skip this part if I have to. Anyway, we go back to the main folder and kickstart with the Python ComfyUI command. So coming to the installation here at the end, you'll have 2 custom nodes installed throughout this tutorial. One is the Qwen3 ASR, which imported properly, nothing happened, no error, and find out the other one, which is the ComfyUI VibeVoice ASR, which is also installed properly. Then we can click this link and go check out the ComfyUI interface again. So we come back to the ComfyUI interface, and right here we can type VibeVoice, and there's the model showing the VibeVoice model loader. So we're going to connect the audio, and we have something different from VibeVoice. VibeVoice has the string content, JSON content, that's giving you another different format of the transcript text output. It's not going to give you raw text output if you choose these two. If you want the raw text output, you're going to select from here. So I'm not sure if VibeVoice has timestamp accuracy like how Qwen3 does with every little second and even milliseconds calculated with that precision of accuracy. So let's say I'm going to drag 3 outputs from VibeVoice and see what they're doing here, what they have with this model. So I'm going to load it again. And as you can see, Qwen3 is loading really fast. Once you have those 2 models downloaded, it just pops up again here. And right now, since it's the first time running, we're going to download the model. The Microsoft VibeVoice ASR is a little larger. It's a 7 billion parameters model. So as you can see, there are more different split files from the model that need to be downloaded. So let's see what happens with this one. So after the model download from VibeVoice on Hugging Face, we got the generated result here. So the raw text is going to have something like this, where you have really raw output, just with brackets like this. You can see it's not a fully complete JSON file for this output. And from this audio, well, I suppose there's something not quite right with this one for the generated output. Anyway, we're going to see the next output here. It's going to be the JSON content, which is the full JSON formatted file where you've got the timestamps, start time, end time, speaker 0. So you can identify how many persons are speaking, I would say here, and the text, the total text here. And as you can see, the lyrics of the song are kind of different. And I can't believe Microsoft AI isn't accurate for English. Okay. The next one is going to be the string content that's just purely outputting the plain text format of this audio output. And from here, you see that it has timestamps, but not as detailed as what you see in Qwen3, like every little single word. And here again, this is from Qwen3 ASR, and this is from Microsoft VibeVoice ASR. I mean, which one do you prefer if you want to work on video subtitles, or you have video content like automating your video content text and doing voiceover scripts using AI with that text? So my preference, I like this one more. Since you have more precise text, you don't even have to do more work, you can make it more automatic. If you convert this to subtitles or put it into a system with a voice changer, that can happen as well, using a voice changer with timestamps like this. Very accurate at every single second, or using voice cloning. You can exactly hit that second really pinpoint precise for that word to be changed with another voice. On the other hand, Microsoft VibeVoice is okay, yeah, it can convert, it does the job it's supposed to do. But you know, it's just like other typical outputs you see. And for the text, it's not accurate for the lyrics. Well, and if you really know this song well enough, you'll know these lyrics are correct from Qwen3. At least the first sentence is correct. Compared with what you see in Microsoft VibeVoice, it's, well, this kind of isn't there yet with this model. And the first 2 texts are already wrong. Starting from second sentence, both are okay. And maybe I can say, a 7 billion size parameter model got beat by a 1.7 billion model? Yup, to be confirmed in their GitHub repository, the VibeVoice ASR 7B, so 7 billion size parameter model. I tend to think there's no bias here, but for output usability for video that I'm using daily for voice editing and AI voice as well, to be honest, this is more usable. I can have every single word to replace on the subtitle, or just use that for voice changing that also works. But for this output, I don't know what I can use practically. And the success rate I would say for the text output here is lower than Qwen3 ASR. And one more thing for auto-download of VibeVoice, remember this is in the Hugging Face cache folder, not in your ComfyUI models folder. So what I just found out here, I have to put the VibeVoice snapshot, get all these files, and put them back into my ComfyUI folder. That's a minor thing that the programmer did in their custom nodes development. Because it mentions here, it's using the folder as manual download, but for auto-download, it's putting into the Hugging Face cache directory. You can unify the folder where it should be downloaded, as I've done that before and I knew it. So anyway, once you restart ComfyUI and run this again, you'll get an error happen. And by this way, you can change the folder directory to your ComfyUI models subfolder VibeVoice directory here. How it's set to work from the custom node instruction. For extreme noisy background sound voice, I don't have those as an example. Some demo you can play with from Qwen official blog page here. There's some really low quality, really noisy interference audio that you can check out, and it's all able to capture the text from the audio.
Okay, Charles, it looks like we have a problem with the radio.
What happened?
Yeah, someone spilled water on their machine. Yeah. Charles, can you hear us? Mamma mia.
My girls. Ready? Hey, babe.
Hey, babe, where are you?
I'm actually in crazy traffic right now.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It's crazy. The freeway's completely stopped.
Well, you're still coming to my parents' house, right?
I can't really hear you, babe.
What?
Mariachi band playing live music, yeah.
Babe?
Babe, I can't hear. They're really loud, babe. I can't hear you.
Babe. What?
Yeah, they're being really loud right now. I'm sorry. What were you saying?
You're still coming to my parents' house,
Okay, it
right?
actually started raining like crazy.
What?
It's raining and thundering like crazy, babe. I can't
Wait,
hear
where
shit.
are you?
Out of nowhere, it's pouring. It's pouring like crazy.
What?
It's insane. I don't think I can get anywhere today. It's a crazy day.
Babe,
Yeah.
that's crazy. Where are you?
Oh my God! Someone just hit my car.
Babe,
Someone hit
are
my
you-
car, babe. Oh my God! He's getting out of his car. He's getting out of his car.
What?
Hey, man, you just hit my car.
Oh, babe, this guy's
What
crazy.
about
Oh my
your
God!
face?
Babe. Ow! Oh!
How you like that?
Oh,
Babe,
babe, he's
what
beating the
is
shit out of me.
happening?
Hold on a sec, babe. Hold on.
You know I'm gonna get my gun.
Here's a gun. Oh, my baby, you shot me. You just shot me in the leg. You shot. Oh, babe.
Yeah,
Babe,
what's up?
babe, I need to drive away. I need to get out of here. I'm driving away.
Where are you? Babe,
Babe, this is crazy. No, I'm okay. I'll be fine. I'm okay. I just have to drive. Oh shit, babe. I think I'm getting pulled over now.
Pull over your vehicle.
Oh my
my
God,
God.
babe. Hold on a sec.
baby, talk to me.
Oh shit.
License and registration, sir.
Yeah, of course, officer. Of course. Ah, babe, this is the worst day of my life. I just got pulled over.